All praise due to the Most High, family. We back with another Acres anime review. I just finished watching episode 4 of Daemons of the Shadow Realm. Sumi no Yogai. Family, ooh, this episode hit, family. This episode really got me excited for the rest of the season. I was feeling the series out, but this episode really got me, like, it reeled me in. So, we escape from the village, right? And we're looking for Yuru's twin, Asa, right? Because we got all these questions. What is going on? Why they attack the village? Why are we separated? Where are our parents? There's the Kagamoris. What's the other side of the family? We got the Kagamori clan, which is Asa and the clan outside of the village. And then I think the village clan is the Higashi clan? Or is it the Tadera clan? I think it's the Higashi clan. But basically we got Higashis from the village and Kagamoris who are in the real world, right? Is what we learned last episode. And so we're trying to answer all of these questions. Now we get set up, right? Remember, we have to find a new spot. We have to ingratiate Yuru into the real world because he has no idea what's going on. Which makes for some comedic moments though in this episode, right? Like when he was later in the episode, he's referring to Jin's phone as a little smoke signal because that's how it was explained to him, right? He's like, hey, you got one of those little smoke signals on you, right? He's like, I want to talk to somebody from a distance, right? So that's funny. But so, family, the group is Dara and Hannah and Yuru. And so we find a spot. We just, feel the spot out. We meet Hannah's Daemons, which were a cat and dog, and they were useful in this episode. I've been forgetting to mention in all of these reviews, family. It was maybe last episode or maybe the episode before where I realized that, or I think that all Daemons are pairs, left and right. Gabby has the 2 separate jaws. We've seen Onigashima or something like that, right? We made reference to this Daemon, but this is the one that we saw while we were on the car, and it was like a human on a horse. I think those are the 2 parts. I think everybody who has a Daemon or who has Daemons, Daemon wielders, I think Daemons come in pairs. Because Hannah's was a cat and dog. We got left and right. Jin has 2 anglerfish, or I think they're called anglerfish. And then another character had a hare and a tortoise. Okay. So we got set up at the spot, right? We thought, it was funny because we thought that the cat and dog were just a regular cat and dog. It wasn't until left and right sensed that these were Daemons that they were correcting Yuru. They're like, hey man, pay your respects. Don't you recognize these Daemons in front of you? He's like, oh, I thought it was a cat and dog. It wasn't very long before Yuru starts moving in terms of he's looking for Asa, right? So, unbeknownst to Dara and Hannah, Yuru leaves and grabs Dara's machete. And so they're like, oh my God. They're obviously concerned to the gills, right? Because Yuru has no idea how this world works. You can't just walk around with a machete or a firearm, right? They're like, oh, he's like, if he's seen with that machete, we're looking at a crime, right? And then they're also concerned because they're like, what if he gets hurt? And then they had a comedic realization. They're like, oh, he doesn't have health insurance. They're like, we're gonna have to cover the whole bill if he's hurt. Right? So they start looking for Yuru. How did they look for Yuru? Was the cat and dog, right? So we had the dog. Didn't we give the dog a scent or something to follow? We did. Like Akashi's ninja dogs, right? But we gave the dog a scent to follow and it ran off, right? And it found Yuru in Tokyo. And then the cat used GPS tracking so that we knew where the dog found Yuru. So basically, we found out, we being Dara and Hannah, found out that, oh, Yuru's all the way over in Tokyo, and we got to go get him for all the reasons we mentioned earlier. Okay, now the fun part of the episode, family. Yuru's playing. He's outside on a building. He's looking. He's like, man, like this is a big old world out here. And so left and right are like, dang, like, yeah, you're kind of wondering like how we're gonna find a single individual in this big old world. But so it doesn't take too much brain power. Yuru says, well, I mean, what we're looking for is blood that smells like mine, because left and right can smell. Even if you're not bleeding, like they can smell your blood. So we're looking for blood that smells like mine, because it's my twin. And you can sense Daemons, right? So the Kagamoris are gonna have Daemons all over the place. So search for a concentration of Daemon energy and the scent of blood like mine. And so basically we do that, and it doesn't take us very long. Like I really forgot it had been since their first reveal. I forgot that they had like this lightning looking form, which I'm excited to see more about. But so they basically carried Yuru to the Kagamori like hideout. Now this is where this popped off really, family. So Jin is looking for Yuru. Yuru's looking for Asa, right? But Yuru pulls up instantly. And before Jin started his search for Yuru, Asa told him like, oh, they have keen noses. So she set him up with fake blood, or with a vial of blood, right? To give the scent of Asa, but Asa's not there. So this lures Yuru out, and Jin is like the king of lures because he of his anglerfish thing. I'm gonna have to look this up. Is it an anglerfish? But it's the fish with the lure, right? And we saw him lure somebody in a previous episode. But that's what he does. The lure is a fake Asa. So we have the smell of blood and we see Asa, but Asa's not there. Yuru rushes in and he's captured instantly. Similar to like, I mean, it's like anyhow, he's captured. Now, family, here's where we learn what separates Yuru and his Daemons from other Daemon wielders. Because he's hands off, right? He lets them think for themselves, which is like the other Daemon wielders couldn't even fathom that. They're like, what? He lets them do whatever they want, and this master's the Daemon's telling the master what to do? What? So this gives them, it's just centralized power versus decentralized power, right? So this makes them way more flexible. And so it was left that tells Yuru like, hey, stay there because you're occupying that Daemon. We're gonna handle the rest. And we have a showdown, right? This guy's tortoise and hare Daemons were crazy. The tortoise was just pinning left down so she couldn't move, and the hare was just putting BTA on right. So Asa, he has that machete. He throws it through the teeth of the prison that he's in, right? And he gets the tortoise off of left, and then they get the boxing for real. Right? She frees Yuru. Now the cool part, family, because I'm running out of time here. The cool part was we got into a messy situation. We gotta escape, basically. Yuru tells Right. He's like, hey, what do you do after you use the bathroom? And he's like, oh, we extinguish the lights. So he busts all the lights out. It goes completely dark, right? Because we're like in a parking lot type thing. A parking garage. All the lights go out. It's dark. And left and right are moving further away. So the Daemons are telling the Kagamoris, hey, like they're retreating. I can sense the Daemons going farther and farther away. But then Jin has a flashback of Asa telling him about Yuru. He has the mindset of a hunter. And so the master plan was the Daemons went farther away to give the facade of a retreat. Yuru snuck behind Jin, took his Achilles out, and then had him, like he submitted him. Right? So that's when he asked for the smoke signal. He's like, hey, you got that little smoke signal on, right? And he's calling Asa. He's like, tell Asa to pull up right here, right now. That was very cool by Yuru. That the family, like, rewatch this episode. If you haven't watched it, go watch it. If you've seen it already, rewatch it. All praises due to the Most High.